Hello, sir.
Hi.
I'm sorry to startle you. Can I just have a minute of your time?
Sure. Shall we walk and talk?
Sure, sir. I was wondering, what are you working on?
I'm currently working on predator-prey interactions. To give you some context, we are surrounded by different animals. There's a ridiculous diversity. You have the jellyfish and elephants who live very different lives. But three things that are common to almost all life on Earth is that they try and find food for nutrition, try and find mates to reproduce, and they do so while avoiding predators. I am interested in looking at how prey avoid predators, and by doing so, how do they find food and how do they find mates. Using my model system of tree crickets and their predator spiders, I am interested in looking at when spiders are not eating crickets, how do they scare these crickets, and how does that change what they're eating, and how does that change who they're mating with, thereby affecting their evolution.
I was also wondering, what is the scale of impact of your research?
One is by understanding how predator-induced stress can change how prey eat and how they mate. That can really scale up to the ecosystem level. And the second way is it could really inform us what we should eat and how we should eat it. By looking at how animals are eating when they are stressed, it could help us predict what we should be eating and how we should change our dietary choices. Because the stress is the same, we eat a lot of carbohydrates when we are stressed, we all know that. But how to get around it, maybe the animals can tell us.
And I was also wondering, how exactly did GITAM facilitate and help your research?
I would imagine GITAM helped me in 4 different ways. One is it offered me a small pot of money to start off my work, and offered me some small space to start off my work. It also has a PhD program, so now I have PhD students who are going to work closely with me on this research. It also offers a lot of options for colleagues. So today I am having coffee with a neurobiologist, tomorrow I might go for a walk with an economist, and that really shapes how I am thinking and how they are thinking. And this approach can really change how we are solving these complex problems.
Looks like GITAM has done its part.
Yeah, looks like.
Yes. And I was also wondering, where did you get the inspiration from? Why did you want to take up on this research?
I stumbled upon ecology, but once I got into it, I really grew passionate about it because it's one of those really cool fields of biology where you are addressing complex questions, and it has real world impact. We live in a planet which is rapidly changing, and unless we understand mechanisms by which animals are dealing with this change, we may not be able to predict how they are going to change.
Looks like you really love what you do. Thank you
do.
very much.
Thanks so much.